Hi, I'm Nick Palmer, consultant hypnotherapist at Fusion Therapy in Leeds, UK. What we're going to do right now is take you into a deep, relaxing meditation to help and aid learning process, helping you with your study skills. So let's begin. The first thing we need to do is to ensure that we are not disturbed by family, friends or pets, and preferably your space is where it's a little dark or subdued lighting. Make sure your landlines and all your mobile devices are silenced. Whatever you are listening to or using to listen to me right now should be the only thing being used as an electronic device. Okay, let's get started. Get yourself into a comfortable position, either sitting or laying down. Bearing in mind the purpose of this meditation is not to fall asleep. However, if you do or it's your correct bedtime, that's okay. Please note, if you are in a class setting, you will be gently asked to reawaken, and you should be fine with that prompt. As you listen to this meditative process, why not let yourself be very comfortable? And when your conscious mind drifts off, and it undoubtedly will drift off, isn't it nice to know that you can be so comfortable? I sometimes like to begin by talking about how soothing and comfortable an experience of meditation is. How good it feels to be able to close your eyes and take a few deep breaths, relaxing breaths. But some people haven't had much experience in relaxing, and they really don't know or have much awareness for how good it feels to do something so simple as close your eyes. That's right. Let them become heavier and heavier. Unfortunately, you have had some experience with letting the outside world just drift and float from your awareness. As you grow more and more comfortable with each breath you take, you can remember to forget that the world outside is outside, and then the world inside is so much more important. And as you notice your thoughts and feelings, you can remember learning something pleasing when you were much younger than you are right now. Then you can easily forget to notice the sensation in your leg until I reminded you to notice it growing so much more comfortable. Now you know how easy it is to have your mind drift off. That's right. You've had the experience of relaxing deeply before, and you can recall being guided by numbers into a state of comfort and well-being, and the monotonous counting was so boring that you wondered, what were you supposed to do? And isn't it comforting to know now that there are no numbers to listen to, and there's nothing you have to do, and doing nothing and letting yourself remember that pleasure of doing nothing by sitting or laying there so comfortable as you are right now, by breathing at a rate that feels so good. You can remind yourself of other times in your experience and you became so preoccupied with your thoughts and fantasies. And there have been times when you were so lost in your thoughts, thinking of everything and thinking of nothing, as if you were in the middle of nowhere, comfortably separated from your surroundings, a mind in one place and a body in another place, here but there, now and then. And if you think about a time like that, a time when you were so comfortable within yourself, maybe a long drive, maybe a train journey or a plane journey, or while enjoying a book that lets you get away from your everyday self, or some other deep experience which you may want from Nick Palmer more and more, then you can recall how comfortable you can really be when your body becomes so far away and feels like it just takes too much effort to even move, and it's so much easier to just sit there or lay there comfortably. isn't it? That's right. It is easier to just drift along, listening and hearing. With every word I say, you go deeper and deeper. About how comfortable you can be, and then it really doesn't matter that today is a new day. With every breath you take, you go deeper and deeper. A day you've never experienced before, because today you can rediscover whichever of your previous learnings you would like in order to relax comfortably and enjoy the newness of today as you experience yourself differently, because you are different. You know more now than at any point or any other time in your life. You've lived longer and had more experience, and all that you've learnt has taught you how to learn a simple idea that was so easy to forget until now, when you discover how all the learnings of your lifetime can serve you right now in a way that you would like, and you can really enjoy the insecurity you feel about learning something new. For it's the same insecurity you felt so many times before, when you were both uncertain about whether you had the ability to master a skill, and so impatient to conquer it. And as you impatiently look forward to this time, that you can feel comfortable with what you know, you can patiently understand that you'll have to feel uncomfortable with how much more there is to know, or won't you? And so why not strike and strive for being perfectly imperfect? So why not strive for being perfectly imperfect? And remember now, as if it were then, how uncertain and impatient you were about learning to read, to write. But you've come so far, haven't you? And remember when you were so anxious, for instance, to ride a bike, and you can now cycle. Or going further back, you were so anxious to walk, and you're able to walk now, and you take it all for granted. And there was a time not so long ago when you were so fearful of going to school, and so excited at the same time. Now you didn't even know if you were going to pass a class. And now you know that you can be just uncertain enough to do a very good job, and just insecure enough to be very skilled of what you do. And so why not enjoy your uncertainty as the challenge to do well? So why not enjoy your uncertainty as the challenge to do really well? That it has always been. And then you can appreciate your impatience as the motivator to make a commitment to excellence, a commitment that you can use as a guide to your work. And why not be just impatient enough to review the many times you anxiously wanted to quickly accomplish something important to you, so that you can remind yourself of how each accomplishment took place at its own rate. And so enjoy a minute of clock time to let yourself drift back to the memories of learning. And so enjoy a minute of clock time to let yourself drift back to the memories of learning. Important things that seem so difficult at one time, that became so easy later. And when I again begin to speak in a minute, you can just allow my voice and my words to soothe you even more, because you will want my voice and my words to be there more and more constantly in your life. And you can now just continue to relax so comfortably. And now you've had some time to discover that what seems difficult at one time can become something you can take for granted, comfortably for granted at a later time. And wasn't it nice to remind yourself of how each accomplishment took place at its own rate? And when you remember that first you learned to crawl, then walk, then run, your unconscious mind can choose a learning rate that's just reasonable enough to be very, very satisfying. As satisfying as the level of comfort you're experiencing right now, and even more. And when you take the time to go inward, where your inner resources can be rediscovered and enjoyed, then you can appreciate how easy it is to re-experience feelings, sounds, and images from the past, and you can enjoy experiencing your future in the present. And that's a nice present. And when your body rests comfortably here, while your mind drifts off there, you can discover the sensation of no sensation that's been in your hand, a pleasing numbness that you didn't even notice until now, that has been replaced now with everyday usual sensations of comfort as your hand begins to feel like yours again. And time has passed so strangely, and how you can really know whether it's been 5 minutes that have gone by or 65 minutes, when time seems like such a foreign concept, because you're so comfortable, and all the experiences of the past minutes can serve as a reminder of how very complex a being you are, and how many different experiences you are capable of. And you can pretend that I'm not talking to you if you'd like. But there's another part of you deeply inside you wants me to talk to you more and more. So deeply inside you that knows better. And so you can enjoy the times that you drift off into memories of the past or images of the future, and you can feel good, so good that the world around you fades from time to time, when it seems like a good time to do so. As you discover more and more for yourself, you may even notice more about others who experience similar events. But you don't have to think that you're observing this meditative phenomena, for if you do, you will begin to see meditation states everywhere and in everyone. And then you will want to understand meditation much, much more. and be a part of meditation and why we take it on. Any more challenges when we're so busy already? Unless you're doing a certain, just an uncertain enough and an impatient enough to discover the parts of that we learn well. And use your learnings very well. And as you take the time to wonder just what I mean by that, you can enjoy the comfort of relaxation as long as you like. And then in a short while, you can feel, that can feel like a long while, you can bring yourself out of this meditation relaxed and refreshed. But first, let's go a little bit deeper. Going deeper, deeper and deeper. Take a few more nice, long, deep, relaxing breaths. Going deeper and deeper. Just scan your whole body now to see and feel how relaxed every muscle from the top of your head to the tips of your toes are. And you have continued to study the same way since you were a child. And as you grew older, many things in your life have changed. However, you are still studying the same way. So you will now learn more effective, better ways of studying. Setting a new habit is easy to do, and you're now going to set new habits of studying. You will now find all your studies interesting, and because you find them interesting, you'll find it very easy to concentrate on your studies. You will not become bored with your studies because you will find them so interesting. You'll enjoy learning new material and be enthusiastic about gaining information in different ways. And you will find that now you absorb all the information that you learn, because from a single point you may have 10 different balloons. On that single point, you will discover each of the different balloons have different ideas, different concepts, different visions, and they will be more exciting to discover. Your mind is the most perfect computer ever made. Your strong subconscious mind stores every bit of information that you have ever experienced. All that information and all the new information that you are learning is available with perfect recall in your mind. You retain all the information that you learn. You no longer procrastinate or put off your studies because you find your studies so interesting. You will get them done as early as possible. By doing this, you'll find that you have more free time. It gives you a great sense of confidence and satisfaction to finish and be caught up with all your studies. You find that you are more disciplined in your studies than ever before. And you can enjoy the comfort of relaxation as long as you like. And then in a short while, that can feel like a long while, you can bring yourself out of this meditation, relaxed and refreshed, and wondering how little your conscious mind will have remembered about what I have said. And isn't it interesting how a meditative state can be so pleasurable and yours to enjoy whenever you wish? And when you're ready, and only when you're ready, why not allow your eyes to slowly reopen? Well done. You're feeling absolutely wonderful, cheerful, energized and refreshed. However, if it's your bedtime, go back to sleep with a deep, restorative sleep. On a personal note, please pass this recording on to your friends and let them enjoy this recording every day for their betterment in university life and study life. This personal recording was brought to you by Nick Palmer, Director of Fusion Therapy. Telephone 077 3396 4146. Website is fusiontherapy.co.uk. And please share on Facebook and pass it on to people who may be helped. Thank you.